Welcome to Morning Joan, the hottest podcast in town. Grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive into the latest scoop. We've got some amazing stories lined up for you, but first, let's talk about country music legend, Alan Jackson. The iconic singer just performed his final concert, and what a show it was. Jackson took the stage in front of a packed stadium, despite a huge storm rolling in, and gave his fans a night to remember. The concert was a star-studded affair, with special guest George Strait joining Jackson on stage for a few songs. The setlist was a hit parade of Jackson's biggest singles, including Chattahoochee, Don't Rock the Jukebox, and Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning. And, of course, no Alan Jackson concert would be complete without his signature song, It's 5 O'Clock Somewhere. But what really made this concert special was the sense of nostalgia and gratitude that filled the air. Jackson has been touring for decades, and this final show was a celebration of his incredible career. He even released a new single just before the concert, a country cover of Orleans' Still the One, which he dedicated to his wife of 50 years. We'll have more on Alan Jackson's final concert, including some behind-the-scenes stories and interviews with the man himself, later in the show. But for now, let's just say it was an unforgettable night that will be remembered by country music fans for years to come. And speaking of unforgettable nights, we've got some juicy celebrity gossip coming up next. From Taylor Swift's latest romance to Harry Styles' onstage mishap, we've got all the tea you need to start your day off right. We'll be right back with more tea on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan. We're diving into the world of entertainment now, where the stars were out in full force at the inaugural Obsessed Fest in Los Angeles. This event celebrated Prime Video's YA content and brought together fans with the cast and creators of some of the platform's most popular shows and movies. At the forefront was the cast of Off Campus, including Stephen Kalin, Antonio Cipriano, Mika Abdallah, Ella Bright, Belmont Camille, Jalen Thomas Brooks, and Josh Houston, who were all on hand for a panel discussion about their hit series. But they weren't alone. Other Prime Video stars like Lily Reinhart and Tom Bateman from The Love Hypothesis, Matt Cornett and Michael Bradway from Every Year After, which was just renewed for a second season by the way, and the cast of Overcompensating, Elle, The Devil's Mouth, and more were also in attendance. The event promised and delivered exclusive reveals, surprise moments, and unprecedented access to the talent behind Prime Video's original titles. Fans got to enjoy panel screenings and even a few teasers for upcoming projects. One of the highlights included Benito Skinner spilling some beans about what's to come in the second season of Overcompensating, including a special guest appearance by a major music star. It was truly a day filled with excitement and anticipation for what Prime Video has in store for its audience. With so many talented individuals under one roof, it's clear that this streaming platform is dedicated to bringing high-quality, engaging content to viewers of all ages. And speaking of quality content, we have just the thing lined up next. Welcome back to Morning Joan, everyone. We've got a juicy story to wrap up the show today. Can you believe what's been going on in the music industry? I mean, I've seen some crazy things in my time, but this one takes the cake. So, it seems that Taylor Swift's team has been using pieces of Aaron Lewis's upcoming album as packing material for her merchandise. Yes, you heard that right. The country singer's brand new record, which hasn't even been released yet, was shredded and used as filler in gift boxes for Swift's fans. Now, I know what you were thinking. How does something like this happen? Well, Lewis himself is just as baffled as the rest of us. He said he doesn't understand how his album materials ended up being used as packing filler, and he's not looking to blame Taylor Swift for the mistake. But honey, someone's got some explaining to do. I mean, can you imagine if this were to happen to any other artist? The outrage would be palpable. And let's talk about the fact that Lewis's music has become more conservative over the years. Do you think that might have something to do with why his album was chosen for this interesting purpose? Maybe it's just a coincidence, but I'm not so sure. Anyway, Lewis has said he doesn't want to capitalize on the attention surrounding the mishap, and I applaud him for that. But darling, this story has left me with so many questions. Who dropped the ball here? Was it a malicious move, or just a huge mistake? And what is next for Aaron Lewis and his upcoming album? We will have to keep an eye on this one, folks. That's all for today's Morning Joan. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, stay fabulous.